What's it like to experience learning a language? Today, I want to experience with you what it's like as a beginner, an intermediate, and an advanced level speaker. And I'm also going to add some extra details about language learning at the end. A beginner speaker can understand a lot of the greetings and a lot of the basic phrases. However, the words and sounds at the intermediate and advanced level, the beginner can't understand. And so the beginner moves in and out of intelligibility. And hey, how are you today? Oh, I'm doing great. There's not going to be a likeness for the pressy tenagensnoos. I'm dearneck a good double on eternity and film me a soupid right now. Nietzsche like a long butter. Great. Thanks so much. See you later. Cheers. Bye-bye. And as you improve your language, you still go in and out of intelligibility, but it doesn't happen as often. Languages of a certain language family, as an example, the Romance languages, where many of the languages are related. And when speakers speak to each other in these different languages, they move in and out of intelligibility when they speak to each other. As an example, when a Portuguese speaker and a Spanish speaker speak to each other, in some cases there may be 80% or upwards of 90% of the same vocabulary and cognates that are used between those two languages. And so there is a high degree of intelligibility between those languages. If you want to experience this using the English language, English and Scots have a common ancestor, a common parent language of Middle English. And so they both descended from that Middle English, and more or less they're similar to each other. And that's the only real example that we have in English where you can experience moving in and out of intelligibility with another language. At times, you can understand whole sentences without any problems. And then the next sentence, you may not understand anything. Have you ever had the experience where you're listening to a native speaker and that native speaker is just speaking so fast? Like you tell the person, please speak slowly. Please keep in mind that the native speaker is just speaking normal. All the words blend together when native speakers speak. For a beginner, or in some cases an intermediate speaker, they can't tell when certain words start and stop when the native is speaking. They're trying to take the vocabulary that they know in their head, and they're trying to make sense of the sounds that they're hearing. And oftentimes it doesn't make any sense. Hey, how are you today? There's going to be a likeness for the pressy Tanagan soon. There's going to be an election for the president again soon. And that's because it's not right. In the process of taking these words and then grouping them incorrectly is called rebracketing. The third point I want to make is that when you continue to improve and you become an advanced level or a fluent speaker, there are times where you still don't understand all of the words and you encounter new words. Even native speakers encounter new words, right? However, the advanced level speaker is able to understand or figure out the meaning of that word based on the context. And even if you don't know a certain word in the language, you have enough vocabulary available so you can explain to the speaker what exactly you mean. And from my perspective, that is a sign of being fluent. All right, that's all for today. I hope that was interesting for you, and I will see you soon. Until next time, keep practicing and get fluent. Hasta luego.